So East meets West as some top Japanese jazz artists show up in DC to jam, and we showed up in Georgetown to check it all out.
This year, Blues Alley has joined forces with Tokyo and the National Cherry Blossom Festival for the Japanese Music Festival. And to kick things off is the
Yes.
amazing Yoko Miwa Trio.
Do you do a lot of shopping in Georgetown?
Last time I did. I did some shopping.
What's your main thing? Do you like shoes?
I love shoes, but it's hard to find my size.
Oh, small foot?
Yeah.
Right down there, I can see a sign that says Yoko Miwa Trio. So we're in the famous alley.
Yes.
Yep. Blues Alley.
This is an emerging Japanese jazz series. We accent and augment the artists with previously established Japanese musicians. I've curated many a series, but for some reason that I've never been able to understand, maybe it's in the water, but the Japanese artists are always unbelievable, and you're in for a great time tonight.
Yoko! Hi, how are you?
Let's talk about your love of jazz music, because a lot of us love jazz music, but the way you play, it feels so comfortable. It makes me feel like I already know you and I already know the song. Tell us when you first fell in love with jazz music.
Actually, my mom, she is a big jazz fan, so she was listening a lot of jazz, like in the home, like Nat King Cole, Frank Sinatra, That's she's so funny. She can sing it in English, but she doesn't know what that means,
Now, I've read that you said when you first learned jazz that it was hard for you to learn swing, but you learned how to swing. How did you do that?
By ear, like I was talking about. So my teacher played everything, like the whole song, but just by himself and recorded. So one by one, I just learn and memorize it, and the next part, next section, only one measure. Da-da-da-da. Just... And I go back to the beginning and make sure I remember the first one. So I spent hours and hours doing that process, and eventually I memorized the whole thing.
We know that when you're at the piano and sometimes that foot is tapping, we know the beat is important. You know, a drummer is important.
Right.
You've worked with some drummers that are famous, like Terry Lynn Carrington, famous, and somebody that plays drums with you is kind of famous. Are you married to your drummer?
Yes, my drummer, Scott Bowling.
Wow.
He's my
That's so
husband.
precious.
I'm very lucky. We've been working on the music together all the time. My trio has been together almost 20 years.
Wow.
It's a very long time.
Often musicians have a ritual they do before they go on stage. Is there a particular ritual? Like, do you sleep in a particular socks the night before? Do you drink a certain tea before you go on? Is there a ritual that Yoko has?
No, really. Try to enjoy the moment, I think if I enjoy, then audience can enjoy the show too. So I try to enjoy it.
Yes. Now, you mentioned going home, visiting home, and at one point you hadn't visited in almost 3 years, and you said when you got back, one of the main things you wanted to do was eat.
Yes, I always make a list what I want to eat when I go home. So and then I check, I've done this. And I only have 2 days, like I have to eat this and this. So my family, takes me to the nice restaurant or whatever, what I want to eat. Because I miss Japanese food so much, like real you know.
Oh, we don't have the real Japanese food.
I'm not saying that. Japanese appreciate jazz, and they trying to carry over the history or the tradition. I mean, it's from America, but we appreciate so much and we love it so much. So maybe we can share our love and we can show our appreciation in this country.
Meets West at Blues Alley, and jazz will never be the same.
Yeah, it was amazing. The Yoko Miwa Trio just changed my mind about jazz. I mean, I love jazz even more now, and I think I'm inspired by Yoko and her husband. You play the drums, I'll play the piano.
Ah, sounds like a date. Until next time on 202 Extra, Ferman and Michel.